Welcome to the walkthrough for the Grimm Sound Library. Developed in collaboration with Bleeding Fingers Music, this collection was made for use in a forthcoming series. The goal was to build an instrument palette that hinted at a dark medieval sound world of fantasy, adventure and magic without falling into the usual clichés of epic and regal fanfares. We aim to create an inspiring collection containing a blend of antique, non-orchestral instruments alongside a curated selection of processed sound design patches to let the users add a medieval touch to their compositions while still keeping a modern aesthetic. The instruments were recorded in sections of 3, centered around the decker tree to allow for more flexibility for sound design and custom positioning on the Teldec scoring stage. Let's take a look at the recorded sections. There are 2 baroque flutes combined with a recorder sitting center stage. Depending on the range, our musician played her bass or alto recorder, while occasionally customizing the sound's character by removing the head of her bass recorder and blowing right into the instrument to create an otherworldly, airy sound. For our high strings, we combined 2 baroque violins with a hurdy-gurdy taking the center seat. It resulted in a unique blend of the overall mellower sound bed of the violins combined with the rich overtones and rattling character of the hurdy-gurdy. Then there are 2 sections with the gritty and earthy Tagelharpa. Our mid-strings is a small Tagelharpa combined with 2 baroque violas. The low strings is a blend of a cello version of the Tagelharpa with 2 gut string basses for hefty low end. For our brass section, we recorded an ensemble of 3 sackbuts. The sackbut is an early form of the trombone. Due to a smaller passage, the sound is less bassy compared to modern trombones. It has a smooth, silvery sound, but can also get very loud. And lastly, we recorded a lute ensemble of 3 different sized lutes. The addition of the plucked strings adds a different dimension to the sound's character, allowing it to shine both texturally and melodically. With this collection, we set out to record something new, with traditional instruments played in modern styles with experimental techniques, ranging from swells that morph between detuned clusters and uniform pitch, from quiet, subtle movements, to eerie, haunting textures, and aggressive accents. High strings and woodwinds have a texture-focused legato patch, which captures little details and special characteristics of the instruments. Between all this, there's also some pure beauty, hopefulness to be found in soft tremoli, irregular intervals, and harmonic. On default, the instruments load with a very close sound. In the mixer section of Sine, all other typical Teldec mic positions can be loaded to achieve the full room sound or for blending with other orchestral instruments. The main spot mic is separated for all instruments. There is a center spot and a left-right spot mic, so that the instruments can be accessed individually. The hurdy-gurdy and both Tagelharpas have an additional stereo spot, which really lets the instruments shine. This collection comes with a set of processed pads and thundering low impacts, created from the recorded instruments to further extend the sound palette through analog distortion, filtering and delays, enabling a modern take on the medieval sounds. For a more detailed playthrough of the main instruments, please check out our separate playthrough video. It was great to collaborate with our friends at Bleeding Fingers, and we're looking forward to this collection helping you create modern compositions with a medieval nuance.